groovy. The Far Out collection is here! I'm so excited to finally release this. Half because I think you'll enjoy it, the other half because I'm tired of working on it. Of all the collections I've released thus far, this one took the longest to produce. 3 months ago, I started working on this textile for an assignment, actually, in my digital design class. Our end of semester project was to create an 8 to 10 piece apparel collection with at least 2 original prints. So this is one of those prints, and that's how this came about. I designed my garments as if they were going to be sold on Swells of Splendor and got a lot of inspiration from vintage travel posters, as you can see here. The wave motif stemmed from both the name Swells, but also that 60s groove in general. Part of the assignment was actually digitally printing your textile onto fabric, so I decided to heat press my design on a faux silk. I wanted to see how this design would work on an actual wearable piece of clothing in case I did decide to manufacture it for swellsofsplendor.com. Clearly, I liked the turnout, so once I finished my project, I got to working on the full collection. I could only use 8 colors for the school assignment, which was fine at the time, but when I actually started designing the products for swellsofsplendor.com, I started to feel a little limited. So I decided to make new colorways to go along with my original colorway made for class, which is known as RAD on the website. There was a lot of research to go into those new color palettes. I spent hours learning about how colors reflect different hair types, skin tones, eye colors, you name it, because I knew the colors I liked in my head, but I didn't know if those colors would translate to actual wearable pieces. From there, using my own color preferences, but also the research I did online, I created different color groupings and eventually decided on some preliminary palettes. That's when I took it to Instagram and you guys voted on your favorite. With the winners finally chosen, I started making the actual products. This is always a much longer process than I realized because you have to write copy, sync variants, make marketing materials. You get the picture. As always, there is most definitely an easier way to do this stuff, but I just have not found that out yet. So with time, I will learn a much more efficient way of doing things. Or at least I hope. So there you have it, the far back story on the Far Out collection on Swells of Splendor. I hope you guys dig it just as much as I do. To finally, no one's gonna want to hear that. That was a lot better, I think. Okay, the end.